Hi everybody, it's Psychic Medium Carla coming to you on a Thursday, I believe. Excuse my mess. This all good. Um, Today I want to talk about psychic readings and the outcomes of psychic readings. And when a psychic tells you what they're seeing and how you actually can affect what the outcome is of what I'm seeing. Now, I want to talk about this because I've been doing a lot of, I've been logging in a lot to Click for Advisor. Click for Advisor is a place where I log in through Best Psychic Directory, where I am listed as a psychic medium on Best Psychic Directory by Bob Olson. It's an amazing directory where, you know, the psychics and the mediums have been vetted. It takes a while to get listed on there usually. But I've been logging in a lot because having my mother here with her broken hip, well, it's not broken anymore, the surgery and her recovery and stuff like that, I had to cancel a lot of appointments and people have not rescheduled. So the wait time now is really good. If anybody has ever wanted a reading with me, now is the time to do it because there is not a long wait. I'm scheduling between my mother's doctor's appointments and her physical therapy visits and everything. So it's hectic here, but I've resumed business as usual. And the wait is very short. So now is the time to book. If you're looking for an appointment, I just got to book around certain things. But again, people that I had to cancel have not rebooked. So it's a good time to do it. The wait is not long, maybe a few days, maybe a week. It just depends on my schedule. And that's another reason why I've been logging in a lot to Click for Advisor, because I log in and I work when I am able to. And these are instant readings. The instant readings are like the 7-Eleven of readings, because you create an account, you log in, you pick the person that you want to do your reading, and it's readings by the minute. So you pay for 5 minutes, you pay for 10 minutes, you pay for, for as long as you want. They're quick readings and it's instant gratification. You have your questions ready, you ask your questions, whatever, and I answer what I'm getting. Now, what I want to tell you about this is sometimes people will call. You answer their questions. 3 days later, they call you right back. The same advisor. And they'll ask the exact same question. Now, I got to tell you, this is counterproductive. If you just had a reading 3 days ago and you call me again, the same advisor, and you ask the same question, you're wasting your money. You need to let things play out. I know some people have a reading addiction. I understand. I get it. But you have to have the time and the patience to let the things play out. And we're going to use relationships here for an example, because a lot of people, they want a psychic reading for their relationship. Okay, we're talking psychic readings only here. We're not talking mediumship. They want answers to their relationships. I give you answers to the relationship, and then 2, 3 days, 4 days later, you're calling me again and you're asking the exact same question. Okay. What you do and what you say is going to play a big part in the outcome of this. So I could be telling you, you know what? You need to chill out. You need to relax. Everything's going to be okay. Your partner, your spouse, your husband, your boyfriend, your wife, your whatever, they need some time. They're going through something and you just need to let them go through it. If I tell you I see everything's going to be okay, it's because I see everything is going to be okay. The only way you can mess that up is by hounding them, by doing the exact opposite of what I suggested that you do. And then guess what? You're going to come back a few days later. God, my hair looks so bad. I got a lot of new grays too from my mom. I'm going to have to do something about that. You come back a few days later and then you say, they broke up with me, or God, I can't stand this, or whatever. Things aren't going the way I wanted them to go. And you end up splitting up or whatever. When I specifically told you, this is what I'm getting. You need to back off and you need to give them time to get their shit together. Let this play out. They're going through a hard time or whatever. And then you don't do that. And they end up saying, you know what, this is too much. I want to split up. That is counterproductive. So yeah, I could be telling you everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. Don't you worry about it. But then you don't do what I suggested. That's going to make the outcome be different. There's always more than one outcome. I am giving you the probable outcome if you do something a certain way. Also, you might get tired of waiting for somebody to get their shit together and say, you know what? We need to split up. I can't take it anymore. That's on you. That's on you. And I'm sure I mentioned it in the reading. I will tell you, I see this is going to work out. I see it's possible that you're not going to want to wait, or you're not going to have the patience. So if you end up splitting up, that's on you. It's not on me. I told you what it is that I saw and what the outcome could be. Sometimes people, they get upset because what I told them maybe doesn't turn out the way I wanted it to. But I got to tell you, most of the time, what I tell people in a psychic reading, it plays out like a script, more or less. Sometimes you get those clients that they can't wait. I can't wait. I want to know what's going on in their head. What are they thinking? What are they doing? Are we going to be together? Are we not going to be together? And then they'll just keep calling. So I just wanted to give a little advice about psychic readings. And if by some chance anybody out there uses these instant readings as a way of getting your reading done because you need an answer now. Again, it's the 7-Eleven of readings, because you call, you pick the advisor that you want, and you get however many minutes you want, and you get answers right away. You do. But what you shouldn't fall into is the habit of calling every few days, because that's just going to make you crazy. If a psychic advisor on any of these places, instant readings, tells you something, let it have the time to play out. Let it play out. And if it doesn't turn out the way the person said, do not get upset with them, because more than likely you did it yourself. You created the problem. If somebody says you need to be patient and give it time, then for God's sakes, do it. Don't be calling your partner every 5 minutes or hounding them about what's going on. Just if somebody says, let it give you some time, give them some time, everything's going to work out. Because you're the one that's going to end up messing this up. Either, again, you're going to get tired and you're going to say, screw you, I want to split up. And then you're going to turn around and say, hey, well, the psychic said, no, Carla's not going to play that. I've had this happen. Not often, but it has happened. Again, I'm logging in more frequently now to do these instant readings. And I've already had a few people that have called me more than once for the same issue. And they're not giving the time that it needs to play out. and I can tell they're getting very aggravated and they're getting frustrated. But if it's that bad, I suggest that you go ahead and split up, because someone else will come along. But what I'm telling you, what I'm seeing, I guarantee you will play out if you give it a chance. People need to not be neurotic. Okay? I understand people want their relationships to work, and yeah, I love this person, I love that person, I just want to be together. I get it, but you need to let these things play out. So anybody out there, please take my advice. If anyone does any kind of instant reading, try not to call every few days. Let things play out, and remember, there's always going to be more than one possible outcome, and that is going to be determined by what you do, what you say, and how you act. There's always more than one possible outcome. And what the psychic is doing is merely sharing with you what they see can happen. So until next time, I'm not sure what I'm going to title this, even maybe instant readings. Until next time, I'm not sure when I'll be doing another video. I'll do it when I can. I'm going to try to at least keep up with doing one a week during all this whole broken hip rehab and physical therapy thing with my mom here, which she's actually doing very well with her therapy, the therapist said. So until next time, you guys have a good day, have a good night, and remember, please be nice to your mediums and your psychics, because they are seeing what they're seeing, and you got to put your part in as well. You have to put your part in. You have to do your part. Until next time, adios. Psychic Medium Carla, out.